is up, everybody? Welcome to another stream. Time to go and get from our nice little gold rank. Yes, you heard me right, gold. Ugh. All the way up to whatever the hell we're gonna end up on. Let's see. Are we gonna run this? Yeah. I suppose. Was there something that I wanted to change? Something tells me that I'm forgetting a card that I wanted to add, but I can't remember what the card was. So we will see whenever we get to that point, I guess. Anyway, how is everybody doing today? Because it has been another week. Time has passed. I have lost an amazing, huge ass amount of games in locals last Friday. So yeah, I think that I am up for some wins. You know, winning sounds kind of nice. Knowing you, probably. I most likely did forget something. Yes, you're right. Oh man. Okay. This hand is playable, not gonna lie, it is playable. No Ice Blossom, okay. Actually, I would actually call this hand, like, close to absurd, but... especially if there's no interaction from opponent's end. I did go with the Rezia because the Rezia does make it so that Imperm, Veiler, etc. Kind of goes out of the window. Most people would go and try to negate that shit, so. Ashe is still an Ashe is still a possible contender. There is that tiny little detail, but you know. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Do we go and throw the trap into the grave? I don't know. Yes, Ashe. I was talking about you. You are still an option. Absolutely. You can still be used against me. How dare they use my main mod against me? Ugh. The audacity. Well, I guess we don't need Requiem necessarily for anything, so we could go do this with this and this. But that kind of sounds wrong. Yeah, Requiem is better. Yeah. I mean, they most likely will pay you more than I am, so I guess there's that. That actually does make me kind of scared, not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not earning anything with this, so I am not paying anybody for anything either. I don't know, that's a bit of a yikes. If those are the standards that we're going by, then we have a problem, I think. Tribute something, huh? I don't have any tribute summons in my hand, so I am afraid that I can't tribute anything. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. Ah, turtle. I'm sure they can't summon me for free. Well, I hate to break it to you, but Ash Blossom is a level 3. So yes, no, they can definitely summon you for free. That is most definitely an option. That is like, yeah. I did not place that Desiree in the right column, did I? Oh well. Well, you're like a baby ghost, so I wouldn't necessarily call a baby ghost a hoe, but I mean, you do you, I guess. I don't know. That sounds a bit iffy, but whatever makes you happy. You know, who am I to judge? Sarcophagus. I hate the sarcophagus. Oh, more turtles. Oh. That's the second turtle. Oh my god. We have a turtle invasion. The turtles, they came to get me. They're finally onto me. Finally, they have figured out where I live. Now I'm gonna get got by the turtle brigade. Oh, that's what we're doing. I don't think so. Get that shit out of here. You should build that turtle deck. I mean, now you are starting to sound like turtle. Instead of asking for penguins, it's gonna be a turtleneck now. Oh damn. Adventurous? Wait, hold on. What kind of adventures did you go on? Great mind stick. Like, I suppose so, yeah. Okay, sure, fine. We will let this happen. Oh, 2 turtles. Ah, yeah. Very adventurous indeed. You're not wrong. I should wait. I shouldn't pull the trigger yet. We can do this in battle. Before you declare any attacks, however. How about you don't have any of those monsters? You can have them back. I don't want them. Thanks, not interested. Yeah, we all good? Okay. Don't you love it when your opponent tries to out-Rex Term and then you're like, yeah, no. No thanks, I'm good. Aw, man. 5 back row. Are you serious? Ah, 5 back row means that I actually have to play Yu-Gi-Oh today. Damn it. We have to play Yu-Gi-Oh, fine. I suppose. There's no synergy between turtles whatsoever. You're so fucking right. Turtles are a thing on their own. Like, turtles are solitary creatures. I can already tell. They like to live inside of a secluded area, just chilling on their own. No rush, no worries, no nothing. Just existing. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna do? I think I have to go for Lagia to have another negate. That sounds like a wise choice versus like 4 back row. Given that I can negate them with Desiree if anything does happen, but... that has 1 material from a monster on either field, and if you do, excavate the top 4 cards of your deck, choose one of them, and apply the appropriate effect based on its card type. So it's gonna be a monster. Oh wait, no, they're choosing one of them. So we're gonna go and we're gonna make it so that one of my things is not gonna have anything. Okay, well that's an interesting one. I could negate it with Sonic, but I can't chain the Regina, so that's awkward. I am kind of forced to use it because here's the main problem. They are going to detach something from Lagia. When they detach something from Lagia, it's not going to be able to negate anyway, so might as well stop them from having the card. Some more, huh? We could definitely go for Sonic. Let's just end the chain, shall we? I'm gonna keep the Desiree up for now. Because I do think that Desiree is gonna have a very, very nice use case in a certain position that we're gonna find ourselves in very soon. Yep, there you go. I was already afraid that that was a thing that they had in the back. It's never fun when your opponent shows one lap card, because you always have to be aware of the fucking like way out, which is the trap, the big welcome. Surviving the grind. Define surviving. Because we literally just started with the grind of this month, so you know, there's that. We're gonna go for this. We can now just go for double tribute, because who fucking cares, honestly? Add unicorn. Just to have unicorn, I suppose. We can shuffle the Lacrima back. Summon Engraver. That more than does it, but I don't fucking care. Now I have back row space. Haha. Yayeet. 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 Oh, hey, wait, look at that. I mean, I know that there's a Waboku up, but, you know. I just had to out my frustration with them, you know? It's very important. Then we could make... this. And then we pass. And then in their turn, we have... Requiem that can summon the Lacrima. No, we don't have to do that just yet. I do think I have to go and do the thing here. Lacrima. Lacrima effect. We can throw the trap into the graveyard. So now if they would special summon something, you know. Oh god, here we go. No, that's fine. I am gonna activate alert though. We have 2 of the negate attacks in the grave, so not a new deck, Justin. It's the same deck as we have been playing before, but it is the new season, so there is that. So we're not gonna die here because we don't take any battle damage. And then on their turn, we can stop them from winning as well because, you know, a Typhon is not gonna out our board because Rexstorm says no. A Rexstorm versus Typhon is always an interesting game. I don't know. It's great fun. Ooh, look at that. It's a useless card. Battle. Rexstorm wants to talk with the manager. Rexstorm has a very, very desperate word that needs to be told to the manager. It's very important. Message of the highest importance. Let me speak with the king. There we go. I love it when a plan comes together. But yeah. I mean, we're in gold rank. Gold rank usually is not that difficult. Which is kind of cool. Because if we complete 10 duels, we are able to get the new icon frame. I do like the Gem Knight Fusion icon frame. It's kind of cool. Very sparkly. Oh. Again? For me? Aw, you shouldn't, game. That's so kind of you. Oh, damn. This is also quite a hand. It's always Fenrir first. Woohoo! Oh! Okay! They see Fenrir, they see Theresia, and they go, yeah, no, thanks, I'm out, bye! Fun times. I mean, in this manner, we are able to complete 10 duels without even blinking. Very GG easy. Yeah, you're not wrong. This hand is okay. I mean, we don't have protection for the... I think we're ashing this. It's basically the same as Stratos. Any searcher for an elemental hero can be like either a win or a loss, and You can place one from your deck except Ferris. This hero locks them and it puts something in the back row. What does it do in the back row? Let's stop them on this one. Sounds like a very annoying spot for them to be stopped at. Because they did kind of give up quite a lot for it. Toad, okay. I don't remember. Do we still play Misk? Yeah, one copy. Okay. I'll take it. Oh god, now we're gonna get the question. Do you wanna go and activate Misk? Do you wanna activate Misk? Would you like to activate Misk? Aha! Yeah, yeet. I mean, having Brute is not that bad either, I guess. It's just that one Ash Blossom could stop our entire deck now, which is annoying as hell. Oh, wait. Yeah, I was about to say... Ooh, that was actually a difficult spot. If they did have Evenly, we would have been in a very bad position. Would I? Would I what? Huh? I'm confused. Anyway. Going second again. Oh, wow. And that, what does it look like when you have a hand without Dynamorphia cards that are functional? This is the hand that you would be looking at. I don't know what to say. Oh, activate Misk. No. No. Activating Misk was not in the stars at that point. But this is gonna be really fucking annoying though. How about I don't pick either one of them? I mean, Mimikyu is not the worst thing ever. There are definitely ways where you can deal with it. Oh my god, not a 0-0. But yeah. The fact that they can yeet monsters from my extra deck onto their field is... Oh, it's so fucking annoying. Here's the funny part though. If they are landing on the Dynamorphia cards, it's not the worst case scenario because we could theoretically kill them with Fenrir, and I guess we're gonna go for Desiree. If we do have a chance of getting to Desiree, because Mimikyu is kinda known for flipping things face down and bouncing things and all that. Okay, Justin. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Always nice to see people that are going to say hi. Oh, that's what we're doing. Yeah, okay. No, thanks. I hate it. Yeah, you can keep your Draco future. No. I think my opponent is deaf. I think that they are not able to understand what no means. No, thanks. I hate it. Please don't summon more bullshit on your field. I'm good, thanks. Oh, man. My Dino! How dare you use the fucking Cantoragina for IP? Rude! I mean, fine, you did a thing, but rude. Tract is actually a really good pickup here. Okay, so I have a monster, so I can't go and do that, but I can flip it face up, give it to them. I think we're starting with that plan. Oh look! Hi, it's an imp! Oh, you're yeeting another monster from my extra deck. Oh, it's an SP, fuck. We have to send a card to the graveyard. Oh my, oh my. How about the one card that didn't do anything anyway? Okay, we have an empty board. Now, let's see. Hi, my name is Fenrir. Oh god, we have responses. I mean, they do have an IP and an SP and Utopic and the back row, so, you know. Whoa, we're allowed to do something with it? Whoa, that's crazy. Oh, okay. Sure. So, anyway. Let me take one of your cards, please. Thanks. How about I get my, I don't know, Fenrir back? I have no clue what I'm gonna take, but, you know. Oh. Are you gonna say no with talent? Yeah, okay. Well, trust it is. I mean, I could go for Fossil Dick. That would get me to Rizia. I could go for Ferret Flames. Ferret Flames would get me half a board wipe if I'm lucky. I think we're gonna go for Fossil Dick. They will never see this coming, basically. And now they do have a trigger for Fenrir, I think. Yeah, Fenrir can only bend his face up, so there goes the Rizia. Yep. Are you gonna use... Oh, wow. You're keeping the SP and you're keeping the... Okay. Well, you're gonna feel like an absolute idiot. Do I have to go for Engraver right away? No, it's definitely Lurry first. Because up until this point we don't activate any effect yet. We can now go for a Requiem that doesn't activate this either. This is where it becomes a little bit annoying. They have one more SP activation. If we summon Lacrima on summon effect, we kind of do need that, so... I think it's Lacrima. Dump Engraver, and that does get us to the same board state, but we do use the SP in that situation. Right? Yeah. Because here's the thing, even if we go to battle now, it doesn't matter. Because they have two SPs. They can either use mine or their own. So that makes no difference. Although they do have to think about this one, because it's not a negate. So I can dump anything I want. But on the crackback I would die if I don't get anything useful in my grave. So there's that. Oh man. They hit exactly the right cards. That's so fucking annoying. We're keeping the Requiem Engrave. If they allow me to get through this, there's a shot. Yeah, I thought as much. That's why I kept the Requiem Engrave. But what are you gonna banish? Because if you banish my SP, you're not getting it back. The Fenrir does get back to your field, I think. The Draco Future needs its summon requirement, I believe. Not entirely certain if that's how it works, but... okay. This had protection, right? Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, okay. Let's go battle first. Kick over their SP. Then we go Engraver, this, and Draco Future. That does clear another thing. What a fucking nightmare. Sure, it was an attack. Fuck. I should have put it in defense. There's a good chance we die here. If they have another Mimicool monster that they flip. Oh, right, Field Spell gets it back. That can trigger their continuous, and their continuous is capable of stealing things out of our extra that we don't want to see on the field right now. Like, at all. Oh my god, they play Castiras as well. Oh, that's nasty. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the tiger by the toe. I don't like either one of those. You prefer this dino? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I don't like the Zark build. It leaves you in such a like bad position if your opponent is able to play around it. Where this version does kind of force people to have something, you know? You don't have a negate this time, so that's gonna be a fun time. And that Fenrir looks really fucking nice, but it's not gonna do anything. God dang it. Really? Wow. Okay. I guess sometimes your opponent just has it all, huh? Well, we're not that. Not yet. But we're not close from dying either. Oh, man. Okay. There actually is a deck version that I would love to play. And that's Dynamorphia with Labyrinth, but it was too much dust at the point when I was looking at it. Yeah, this does kill. Rip. Tch. Lethal with our own Fenrir. Oh man, okay. Just so that we are clear on one thing though. So our opponent has the 2 of Kalpai, the 1 of Crossout. Oh, Heart opens the Mimigold Charm. Like the amount of coincidences that just fell together for our opponent is insane. Like good on them. They played it out perfectly, but oh man. That was a thing. Although I have a feeling that we wouldn't have been able to win easily with the hand that we had been dealt. Then again, we did manage to get to almost anything we were looking for, so. And yeah, what Justin is saying in chat right now is definitely a thing. It is really expensive to combine Lab and Dynamorphia. Actually, wait, hold on. I need to start this in a new deck. I should have more than enough things for it, so... let's see... Dynamorphia... we would need to play 3 of this. 1 of this, 2 of this, 2 of this... 2, 2, 3... 3, 3, 3, 1. And then we go Labyrinth, and we need this 3 times, we need this twice, this once, and this 3 times. This is basically what you would be looking at. Roughly around this setup. You wouldn't run normal Welcome Lab, because this locks you into Fiends, and that's abysmally bad for a deck like Dynamorphia. It's the bucket! Wait, hold on. The bucket is still made of iron? I would have expected you to have, like, evolved by now. Why are we still an iron bucket? You should have been at least bronze by now. Come on. No. I'm not expecting gold. Don't worry. Gold is a lot. But bronze? Maybe like a nice little copper? You know, come on. Anyway, all jokes aside. But yeah, so normal welcome lab locks you into Fiends. And that's abysmal, because you really can't have that. Oh, okay, I see. It's a hashtag forever iron kind of situation. Okay, sure, makes sense. This, however, this doesn't lock you into anything. It summons from deck, grave, and from hand. Which is pretty decent. Reason why I say that it's pretty decent is because it does require you to return a monster back to your hand. But here's the thing. If we are activating the big welcome in our opponent's turn, and we already normal summoned, Domain doesn't require the monster to be on the field. So what we could do is, let's say we are summoning Lady Lab of the Silver Castle. We summon her in defense or in attack, whatever we prefer. And then we have to bounce something. If we then bounce the Rizia that's next to her, we can keep this on the field, which means that at the moment of resolution, if we do have domain set, because we summoned Rizia, obviously, we are then capable of activating domain right at resolution with Silver Lady on the field. Which means that we could theoretically chain this effect on onto it. Because otherwise we have to first go summon Lady Lab, then go for the fusion summon, and then your opponent sometimes already has ways of getting in between the things. So that bounce is actually kind of nice. So first Mecha Dino chicks, now Fiend Evil chicks. Hey, I mean, I don't know what you're on about, but the Mecha Dino is still there. And you have missed like an entire like progression of things, because I would add Fiendsmith into this as well, if I'm honest. Because for some fucking reason, this trap works really fucking well with Fiendsmith. Because if you are able to get to one of the fusion monsters, specifically Desiree or Rex itself, but if you do end on Desiree, you have a level 8 or higher Fiend, so then this trap suddenly becomes a E-Pulse. It suddenly becomes a Compulse. It's absurd, but you know. Another thing that works really well with these cards, by the way, the Butler. If you open a hand that consists of areas and either Domain or Frenzy, if your opponent does not have an Ash Blossom in hand, you can set your entire Dynamorphia thing up turn 0 without even blinking. And that sometimes instantly ends the game. Because if they can't predict it or like can't prepare for it, you can just come in from the side and be like, yeah, you know what? No, you're not gonna play the game. Fuck off. But as you can see, it's like I need to craft 8 URs, 1 SR. Not that the SR is a problem, not necessarily, but what? Rexterm. No, Rexterm doesn't negate. Rexterm prevents. Which is also why it's sometimes seen as a better skill drain. Because here's the thing, Rexterm doesn't affect the monster. Rexterm affects the player. So if you have a big monster that is unaffected by monster effects, then Rexterm still stops them from using the effect. Which is kind of big, if I'm honest, because think of what's a big monster that is immune? The new Luna Light. The new Liger Dancer. It's a board wipe. It's a big ass nuke on a stake. Nuke with legs. But the second that it is summoned, it is bigger than the life points that I have. So Rexterm says, you don't get to nuke my board. Fuck off. It's a thing. But yeah. And this is all the cards that I would have in it right now. You could argue that Labyrinth Archfiend is maybe a thing. Because this thing does grow kind of big. Especially because Dynamorphia does throw quite some normal traps in the grave. And if a trap card is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can set 1 normal trap from your deck that can only be activated when an attack is declared. So there are some cards that in Dynamorphia, for example, could be activated. But most of them are not that great. Actually, wait. No, it's not Dynamorphia traps. I'm thinking of Mirror Force and that kind of a card. Oh boy. The Bucket of Iron is gonna tell me why my board is gonna be nuked. I'm interested. I'm listening. The reason why I'm not playing any of the furniture, by the way, although we do have quite a lot of cards that we could pitch, it would add so many more normal summons, and I don't think that adding more is going to be it. There is a thing to be said for Fossil Dick and Talents, Trust, Hand Traps. But the furniture and the level 4s, I honestly didn't see any use for them. Watch my 4th replay and you'll understand why. If you don't mind, I'm not gonna watch any replays right now. Because this is the start of a new ladder season. So let's go and climb that ladder. I just wanted to bring this up because it is something I am trying to build towards. I just need so goddamn, like, there are so much dust things that need to be happening. It's not even funny. Oh man. I would need to purge like almost half my UR base. I am gonna save the deck list though, because we can definitely return to this at some point. I could also add something like a bow in it, now that I think about it, because it does require a Fiend to summon bow. But that's not the biggest problem for a deck with Fiendsmith and Labyrinth cards in it. In fact, I would argue it's like maybe one of the easier things to do. But because we do play dinos as well, that does mean we add a couple of types to the graveyard. Which means that the standby effect is actually not that bad. Oh. Time to go first. It got 182 words built into the card. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that... Ah, yeah, see? You're using Endymion. Yeah, I do know that Endymion did have a couple of ways of getting through it, but... Also, what the fuck is this hand? I guess we can get 2 monsters on the board. Suppose that we are able to get to the... off to the races that way. Maybe, potentially... Possibly. No, we're not ashing it. I need that ash for... I need that ash for other purposes. Normal summon Ash Blossom! What could possibly go wrong? What? 2 effect monsters? Oh my god, that's crazy! Any TCG player will know by now that Goddess of the Closed Moon is ending up in a pile of absolute bullshit, so... You know. Oh my god, it's Lacrima. Hi Lacrima. How you doing? We will activate this, and then we send back this. Oh my goodness, is that the famous and handsome Fiendsmith Engraver? Look at that face. Look at those abs and the muscles, and oh my god. The perfect human species. Tiny problem, it's a fiend. It ain't human anymore. Oh, wouldn't that be absolutely amazing if they would print a card that legitimately has the human typing? And if anybody would ask the creator of the card, wait, why does this have the human typing? I was just done with printing Fiend. Hey, I mean, Bucket, you know what it is. You know what it is, right? Like, I have to commit to the bit once I start with it, so I just had to continue what I was doing. I mean, I don't know what you're on about. Well, I mean, it's not a bad board that we're ending on, but it's also not one that where I'm like, yeah, oh, this is perfect. This is so good. Oh, I like how the auto filter system is like, you know what? That one thing that is just set in chat that nobody is able to see right now? Yeah, that's not okay. No. I didn't even read what it said though. Ah. Okay, yeah, no, we can show this one. That's not that bad. I was expecting worse, honestly. I'm gonna keep the intact in hand. I mean, if we do draw a Dynamorphia card, then it's better to keep it in hand. What did it say again? Reveal this card at 1 addition. Non-reachable monster mentions it. From deck to hand. Okay. That's okay. I'm a Bucket. What do you expect? It's a good point. very good point indeed. Oh my god, it's a rot! Hi Rot. How you doing? What are we doing today? Okay, let's go and yeet something out of your extra. Let's go! Let's go, unicorn, let's go! No, I can let that go through. I'm not happy with it, but okay. I get the feeling my opponent is just pressing buttons over here, but, you know. We all sometimes need to press buttons. It's a thing. I'll respect it. What I won't respect is this. This most likely is the card that's gonna go. The Dragoon I'm actually not that worried about, if I'm honest. The summon of the Dragoon we most likely are able to just instantly negate. And otherwise we negate it with Desiree, because that doesn't target. Yeah, fine. Actually, does this target? No, it doesn't target. You choose on resolution. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Then you can reveal one of them. Okay. I like how we placed that right into the imperm column. That's lovely. I just miss a monster to negate, so that's less lovely. We do still have Kashtira Bird active though. That's still live. So that's not bad. That's kind of nice. Upstart! Well, fine. I kind of have to let Upstart go through here. Not entirely happy with it. If we do draw Dynamorphia Shizzle, then that's gonna be a problem, potentially. But now we get to pay 4,500 instead, so that's nice, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I mean, he can try to negate activation with Dragoon, but do you really think that I'm gonna negate it right away? Huh. Oh. Well, I guess that is when we are needing to do the Bestial or the Desiree thing. Well, actually, wait. This banishes face up. No, I think I do have to negate this. Yeah, I will have to negate this, I think. I kind of want to have Bird live. If Bird is not live, then I think I have a problem. Okay, hi Super Polly, what the fuck? Okay, well then. I don't know, spin that wheel, I guess. Wait, what are we making? DM and Desiree forms Draco, I suppose. And there goes Thingy. Okay. Yeah, we will activate the Desiree. Let's send the Eknum Day back. Both of these effects are used, right? Yeah. That can go. Tenpai Sky Striker, yeah. Tenpai Sky Striker is pretty strong, not gonna lie. I think we're gonna go and negate this with an Imperm. That means that they now need to go and try to get a second monster. Right. There you go. Dynamorphia can be beaten by spell cards. Yeah, no, 100%. Unless you do set it up correctly, because you do have some cards that can prevent dying to it, but... It's definitely possible to beat the deck with spells, yeah. Same for traps, actually. Spells and traps are both kind of a pain to deal with. Oh my god, that might actually be the best top deck we could have found. Okay, let's see. I guess we're starting with the Fossil deck. Whee! Oh boy, here we go again. I love how this engine just recurs itself for no fucking reason. It's so dumb. Yeah, we will activate the effect. Might as well, huh? Yeah. Whoa! Look at that. Wait, how do we get a third body on the field now? Uh-oh. Did I fuck up? Oh, no, wait. No. I get what we're doing again. Never mind. Was just joking, JK. This with this. Sequence, and then we make Lacrima with Engraver and Goddess, Mini Goddess. The effect of Lacrima. Then we can summon back the Desiree. Yeah, we would love to special summon Desiree actually. Yeah. That's gonna count as 2 materials. Yes, absolutely. We don't have to activate that effect. How many times can you summon a fiend back from the grave? Nigh infinite, I suppose. Yay! It's enough. Toot toot! Coming through. Bam. Yeah, exactly. The Fiendsmith unskippable combo. I mean, we have game. We just need to get there. Yeah. That's why usually you do keep Lacrima in, like level 4 Lacrima into your grave. Because even if Desiree is outed by Super Poly or whatever, you can summon it back with you by using the Desiree, yada yada yada. So, you know. That's a thing. No, the Fiendsmith engine is really clean inside of a deck like this. Because, like you saw just now, sometimes you do have hands that basically don't do anything. So ending on a Desiree with a Unicorn next to it, an Ash in hand and an Imperm is actually pretty strong. Like, in a way that is like 4 or 5 disruptions. Some decks just can't like interact with it or like break through such a thing. Hey, I mean, Bucket, here you go. The more you know, right? It really depends on what our top deck is, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, it's done! Oh, second S Blossom, sure, why not? It's so much worse than stun. I hope that you guys are... I hope you guys are prepared for like 16,000 summons that are ending on, I don't know, 2 monsters. Isn't that what the book cards do? Resonant Insect is actually a pretty decent target to stop, I guess. They did use their normal summon already, so this normal summon is quite important as well, I feel. Unless they can special summon more now, I mean... Okay, well, there you go. Never mind, I said nothing. Funny fact, Endymion runs 3 upstarts. Oh god. I don't like upstart. Upstart loses me games. What? But how does one card extra lose you the game? It's not a card. It's the 1000 life that I gain. I swear to god. The amount of times where I was fighting versus like Sky Striker, which already is a little bit of a tough matchup because of Widow Anchor and whatnot. And my opponent just goes, I need more spells in my grave. Let me go and use Upstart. I'm like, oh my fucking god. No, don't Upstart me. I hate Upstart so fucking much. Yeah, no, of course, all Dynamorphias can be targeted. They don't have target protection. I mean, I can give them target protection in a way. I mean, think about it. I can always go pitch Misk and then suddenly they are immune to all the activated effects. Which is somewhat of a target protection kind of thing. But it's most of the times not enough because it's just one main phase. So my opponent just goes battle, main 2, out your board, pass, control your board into oblivion, take turn, battle, beat you into oblivion. Damn, that's where you're wrong. I wouldn't say that destroying Dynamorphia cards is a smart choice, because they do have floating effects. It can stop quite a lot, but I'm not sure if it's like good enough to actually stop me. Okay, so we have a negate. Oh, that's a good card. We like seeing that one, if I'm honest. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. You're hard locked into insects. Okay, this is basically just there so that the trap is live, I guess. Oh, this also hard locks you into... Oh. Okay. Interesting. If an insect monster is banished face up, you can target one of your best specials, summon it. Okay, so he basically ended on a 3000 bungus and a single negate. What did we end on? Oh, right. Garbage. That came through. Fun times. Huh. Well, better luck next time. You know, the annoying thing is I don't even have... Oh, I do have a trap in my grave. Wait. I have the Imperm in my grave. Oh, that's actually kind of big. This could be risky. I'm not gonna lie, this could definitely be risky. But I think I do have to try. There. I mean, we do have a chance. We still do have a single Ash Blossom, so maybe there's a chance. Depends on if they actually are able to get enough on board, but knowing this deck, I would say that's definitely a problem. On our end, not on their end. They basically have infinite material to do whatever the fuck they want. As long as it's an insect, they can make it. I can't have them summon the Beat Trooper. Although the Goki pull is also annoying, so, you know. What do you want from me, game? What do you want from me? Hopeless. Oh god, wait, we found a tuner. Uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna fuse even more. Sure. Fire away, Bucket. What's the important question? Basically once each. Like if you space it out well, it's quite a phenomenon. I have to go for domain here. Oh my god. Oh man, I love Dynamorphia so much. So you thought 3 monsters was enough to beat my 1? Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. I don't fucking think so. Oh. Uh-oh. What are we summoning? Do you have another 4,000 bungus? Please don't. Or something that can summon something else, you know. All of that would be bad, in fact. And I don't like any of that. Oh, I see. And now they set the thingy. Yeah, okay. I see. Until the end of your next turn. Okay. Oh. We don't have anything that activates in my turn, right? I don't think so. I could activate this maybe with Cantricina. But it's not gonna be easy. Okay, so let's think out loud here, because that sounds like a better plan. The monster negate says if I activate a monster effect, they can... if I activate a monster effect, they control a beat trooper, negate the effect, then destroy the card. So Cantricina is gonna die. I am losing 1,000. Cantricina floats into... the Rizia. Oh, it's negate the activation. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, but for either one of those, I do need them to activate monster effects, and that's not something that happens in the game state. Well... I could try to bait it out of them. No, okay. It worked! Oh my god, I was too fast! I clicked on end! No! I was too fast with clicking. Fuck! I could have activated the trust. That would have actually won me the game as well. Oh, that's such a fucking bullshit. Yeah, that doesn't matter for Trust. Trust doesn't give a fuck. Trust says if your opponent activated a monster effect, this turn. This and Stelbergia, we're gonna put him in attack. We're not gonna activate anything up until battle. I do have one problem here. This is still unaffected by anything up until the end of their turn. So what I need here is I need them to pop one of my monsters before battle. Yeah. If they pop Theresia or Rexstorm before battle, we can summon the Diplos. Diplos dumps one of the counter traps into the grave, and that should be able to do it. Otherwise, we're just gonna die to the 4,000 bungus. So the more that they are doing here, the worse that it becomes. For them, not for us. Yeah. Because that's the thing, like, if they do manage to go and, like, destroy Theresia, for example, that would be good for us. Because I do have the fusion trap in grave. Which also is our burn protection, but, you know. Oh, now I do need to use it because otherwise we die to fucking burn. Oh, man. I hate everything. Now we don't have a trap in grave anymore. Okay, so now I need it. Now I need them to destroy the Rexstorm. Cool. Rexstorm needs to float into Diplos. Wait. No, we can do it this way. We can do it this way. Not sure why I put it in defense. Oh, right. 4,000 bungus, that's why. No, it doesn't target. I don't think it did. I don't know. I didn't read exactly what it was saying. I mean, I was trying to stay alive, you know? I'm actually so upset that I fucked up with the trust now. Because I would have been able to clear this board with ease. They wouldn't have anything left. They say battle, I say no. Get all of that shit out of here and then we win almost on the spot. That's a whole lot of big stuff. Right. Well, that sucks. Gee, I wonder, is this what that looks like? Ah, it is. Well, I'll be damned. Yeah. This is what losing looks like, apparently. Who knew? Oh well. It happens. Can't always have the good stuff, I suppose. Sorry, I take that back. We can never have that good stuff. What the fuck is this hand? I mean, we get to the fusion trap regardless, but... Jeez. Show me Ash. Or... I suppose that any other hand trap would do as well. Draw and Lockbird. Yep. Oh my god, we searched for a card. Imagine. But that, now you won't be able to... Shut up, I'm setting up my entire combo. Imagine activating triple tactic thrust under draw. Going first. Without even blinking. I am just gonna set it, because if they destroy it and we manage to get a single Light Fiend in our deck, in our grave, then it works. There was a draw that was intended to stop us. But then it enabled us to go even further beyond. I see. Yeah, yes. I see. I know exactly what's gonna happen here. Yeah. Yeah. How about we don't? Draw doesn't kill my deck. That's the best part. Is it annoying? Yeah, kinda. Does it kill the deck? No. No, not even close. Whoa! You have a maxi. Imagine. I do have to Ash the maxi, by the way. Otherwise, if they do go to battle, floating effects will trigger and then they can draw cards that way, which is a detriment to what we are trying to do. Right now, we are in a survival mode where we need to make sure that they can't extend. They won't be able to draw more cards. They won't be able to do anything, basically. That's the only way that we are able to beat Malice at this point. We are on 1,000, which is good. Because that Dormouse effect just now made it so that all of their monsters are above 1,000, I believe. So it's literally only hand effects that are able to do anything. Or banish effects. But it's gonna be a fair... it depends. If they manage to find White Rabbit, they can get the trap. If they get the trap, we could have a problem. No, wait, White Rabbit is too high. No, they won't be able to activate anything. This game should be as good as ours. But I play Red Reboot in my Tempai deck. Bucket, get out. Red Reboot is a fucking H card. Ugh. Oh, Red Reboot is such an annoyance. I'm so happy that that card's not legal in the TCG. Holy shit. I can't imagine what I would have to do to out Red Reboot. Like, That would be an insta game ender. Blame Malice? Why the hell would I blame Malice for that? Malice plays what? 2 or 3 traps? If that's your answer to Malice, then I think that you have bigger problems. Okay. Up we go. To the link 3 and beyond. You do not get to trigger anything. That's a nice 3,100 monster you got there. So, Cryptor, what was it that you wanted to do? Ah, kick over the Kentragina. Well, aren't you cute? How about that thing dies, you take 3,000, now what? Oh, a second roll, huh. Skill drain? What has skill drain ever done to you? Ooh, Trust is an interesting one here. Because I do know that they have the binder in hand. March. Well, I mean, they did take 3,000, so they're gonna go and try to make it into a... they're gonna try to make it into a blocker. I could summon Ash. Yeah. I was about to say, let's see what they're doing if I am summoning Ash in with a normal summon. I did expect them to go for this route. But now I'm on 500, so nothing triggers again, but even harder now. Yup, you have a 4,000 beat stick. Oh god, I'm so proud of you. So, anyway. Let me target your Cryptor. No responses? Okay. Would have been funny. Da-da-da-da! And we're back again! Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the driver's seat of the unskippable Fiendsmith loop. Hey! They figured out that it was not winnable. Honestly, the only thing I was gonna go for there was Engraver and then attach Requiem for the 5,000 Sandboat. Kick with Requiem or with Engraver over the thing. Over the March. And then the other two for game. I mean, that one wasn't all that complicated if I'm honest. What? Featherstorm makes you sick? Why does Featherstorm make you sick? Featherstorm is fine. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me take that back real quick. Featherstorm is fine as long as one of my friends from locals does not have it in his hand, like literally glued to his hand. Like 3 to 4 weeks in a row when we go to game 2. I swear to God, I don't know what it is with him and that card, but it seems like they are in a very, very, very close relationship. Oh my fucking God. He had the card in his hand for like... I'm not gonna lie, it was like 2 to 3 weeks in a row. I was just sitting here like, yeah, I guess. I guess this is my life now, huh? Okay, let's summon a Lacrima. Go for the effect. Dump an Engraver. Summon an Engraver. It's kind of sad we don't have a second Engraver engraved now. That would have made it a tad bit better. Would mean we have the Lacrima engraved, so then we have the backup with Lacrima and Eknum Day. But for now, let's just go and make a Desiree. And then we can make the Eknum Day. Eknum Day for Desiree. Desiree gets another nice little attachment. So that it can't be targeted anymore. And then we would like to have a bird. And bird is gonna give birth to a unicorn. Oh my god. And then we have 2 more sets. This hand was actually... This hand had everything. All for the price of a unicorn that we get back. And an Ash Blossom. We turned 1 Ash Blossom into a negate and a big fungus. Oh god, here we go. Yeah, no, I know exactly what we're gonna do here. I have to negate this with Desiree. That's fine though. That's what he's there for. Oh my goodness gracious. How about we don't? Well, not sure if this was correct. I'm not gonna lie, I think it would have been better if we didn't do that. Because now if there has an... The words. Holy shit. That normal summon lag. Okay, high lag. They have an Ash. Oh. Wait, what? They should have had an Ash. I'm not sure why they didn't make the Ash, but... You know. Yeah, there's a real good chance that one lag is gonna turn into a fucking typhoon. I'm not happy with that, but yeah, you know. Super Poly. Ah. Okay. What are we gonna fuse? Regina and lag, I guess? Dark, different typings? Oh. Oh, fusion and dark. Ah, yeah, okay. Okay. That would mean we would make Stealth Birch, yeah. Damn. Well, guess we're gonna say bye to this, and I guess Super Poly can go as well. And then we can use this effect to send Agnum Day back. Bye, Draco! Yes, you can change the Draco's Stabilia. Fine, target the fucking unicorn. We know it's gonna happen. You are definitely gonna take the 27k, 2.7k to the face though. I was about to say, because now it's gone, so okay, I have a level 1 unicorn. Now what? Match history. I want to see what his deck was, because I think it was the normal list, right? Basically. With a couple of mallets and reloads so that you can find Exodia the hard way as well, I suppose. It's interesting that they are running the Azaroon, but not Silhouette Rabbit. Rabbit is in Master Duel, right? That card is out already, if I remember correctly. It seems pretty decent, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I would say that I would run like a 13th card in the form of Silhouette Rabbit, because then you can just find this in the deck, which seems pretty good. Otherwise you are running into a problem, right? Like, how do you set it? Pretty sure that the temple can't set it. No. Oh well. Oh well. Ooh. 8 out of 10. Okay. And another 50 gems. Oh boy, they're spoiling me. I mean, then again, we're in gold, so most people that are starting with the game do get to gold quite fast. And then they get a certain amount of collection. They have to go and build with what they have. So like a Dark Hole from the Legacy packs, for example. Feather Duster that you randomly pulled or crafted as a one-off. We did have a... Oh my god, wait, let me see. Can we out Malice without going first? I don't think we can. Unless we are using that one Ash Blossom at like the absolute most perfect moment ever. I have a plan. I'm gonna see if it works. But I'm not certain of it. I was hoping this was gonna happen. Guess what? That's the thing you wanna Ash. You're not gonna get your binder back. Forget about it. Yeah, that's kinda awkward for you, huh? Never mind! It's the splashiest of mages. Get back March Hare, get into Ransom, get a spell, spell for field spell or mirror. Mirror is actually not that bad either, I would say. Yeah. Because they still had a white rabbit that they could, yeah. They have access to it still. They didn't banish it yet. Mm-hmm. Dynamorphia is one of my favorite decks, yeah. It's by far up there. There are a couple of other decks that I do think are really cool as well. But either I don't have the dust for it, or they're not out, or I don't know how to play them. That's a whole lot of buts, huh? I mean, this board could have been a whole lot worse, but it's still not perfect. We all know what's gonna happen here. Either this gets ashed. Ah, we maxi. Ooh. Okay. That's cute. In that case, there might actually be a chance. Yeah, because this is gonna get negated by the D-save. Ah. Okay. It's Malice. I could go for talents. I think I'm gonna go for Malice. Or for talents. I think I'm gonna go for Malice. Sure. Take is not gonna do much. Because I can't summon anything, so... I think we're gonna have to draw here. That is the perfect scenario. Holy shit. Those are the two cards that would absolutely have done everything. Yeah, you're gonna negate it. I know. Whatever. See if I care. I am gonna activate this just to have it out of the way. I do have to make the moon here. It may sound weird, but I have to make the moon here because otherwise we don't have the right amount of materials to keep Lacrima engraved. They maxied, they didn't ash yet. They drew ash. Love it. Perfect. Why not? I can target this, right? Yeah. This can go back. It would be more damage if I don't do this first, but I have to because otherwise things are gonna get in the way and I don't want to be fucked over by Malice. That's like the least of what I want to have happen. So, you know. Set 1, set 2, set 3. I didn't even give them that many cards because of that Ash Blossom. If they didn't Ash it, I would have given them more cards. So this is actually not that bad. Like, they did get like 5 or 6 cards, but it could have been so much worse. I hope this comes through though. If they have another Ash, then we are actually fucked. Oh. Whoa, wow. Okay. Wait, hold. Hold. This is fine. Okay, what does this do again? Nothing. Noted. Whee! 2000. I hate everything. Okay. I guess. We're gonna negate... Yeah, okay. I guess it makes sense. We do have some defenses though, and I have a way of getting the battle traps in the grave. Because I can use alert for it, but it's not ideal. Also, can I just point out that this person is mixing like archetypes that should not be working together? I just want to point it out there. Also, we're not dead because that Fetid Flames is gonna go hard in a second. Like, he's playing Worms. Oh no, I'm not losing. Especially not if that's what you're making. Holy shit. Sure. Oh my god, field spell for a field spell. Yay. They emptied their hand so fucking hard. Wow. I want to see their list afterwards, though. I'm not gonna lie. This sounds like a fucking riot. Okay, we have Ransom. We banish Mouse. Pay for Mouse. Oh god, a third field spell. Uh-huh. Mouse, pay. Yeah, okay. Gain 6 on everything. I am really curious what they are thinking that's gonna happen with make Apo first. What are they so afraid of? Like, I have 2 back row. What do you think that's gonna happen with monsters? Are you afraid of the floating effect by any chance? That's the only thing I can see that is somewhat terrifying here. Oh, okay. There goes Crypt. Here, yup. Hi, Crypter. You can target one of your banners, shuffle it into the deck. If you do it, it's one card on the field. Oh no, I can't negate the activation or the effect. I kinda have to, right? Or am I gonna gamble on it? No. I'm on 2000, they're not gonna keep anything. If I keep my one back row, they're gonna go after it, so I have to use this as well. Now I'm at 1000. Which kinda does force them to banish the Theresia. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not aware of it, but they do have to go for the Theresia here. Yes! Unless they can extend any further. If they do have extension beyond this point, then I am still fucked. Like, don't get me wrong. If they have extension, then we're done. It's as simple as that. Nope, they don't. Okay, well, then we most likely win. That's the last Diplos in our deck. That's annoying. Let's normal summon Diplos. Effect Diplos. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that was last game. Right. What do we want to throw in the bin? I think it's Brutes. We can do multiple things here. We could go... Wow, we could go for Sequence. Immediately make Desiree. That might actually be the play, not gonna lie. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so first we make Regina using this and this. Then we make Desiree using these. I'm gonna keep the Theresia on field. 250 make Rexterm. Yeah. This should be enough to win. Yeah, they let this go through. Okay. We win. Because I can negate with Desiree at almost any moment, so this should do it. Right? Yeah. Lethal. Ding dong! Woo, woo, woo! You know? Trust the system. Trust the system. It's not that bad. Just trust the system. I should save the replay though. Oh, for what am I looking at? My opponent was thinking the exact same thing I was thinking. Just trust the system, bro. What's the worst that could happen? Why the fuck do we mix Tenyies with Malice? I don't see how one could work with the other. Huh? I am so confused what they were thinking. This looks like a pile of cards that basically was thrown together with cards they owned. Because if you think about it, they don't run Crossout, but they do run one copy of Lancia, one copy of Fubulos, one copy of Nibiru, one copy of Imperm, one copy of Talents, but not a single Crossout. So it's not a Crossout package either. Okay. I guess that Malice just is strong enough. Yeah, no, exactly. If it is of UR rarity, then we just ball with it. Let's fucking go. We're balling. Hots. I have to say, like, if you are ending up against somebody that is fully prepared for Malice, but not for the Tenyi part, Tenyi most likely does out whatever the hell you're doing. Right? So I can kind of see the vision, but I'm not really sure if I could say I like it. Sorry for the burp. Yes! Oh, thanks, opponent. Oh, that's so fucking good. Let's fucking go. Can we bait more interaction? Have the Ash. Ash me, baby. Let's go. No. Well, boo. Lame. I could play this low to the ground, but... you know. We will chain the Requiem. You're gonna get one more draw. No, you're not! Oh, okay. You do have the Ash. I see. I see how it is. You don't see how it is, though. I am fairly certain my opponent is not seeing this one coming. So we will set this. And this. And this. And this. Pass. What? Our opponent drew a card. Oh my god. Another Fubulos. How about we don't? I do not appreciate the idea of another Fubulos opponent. You can go and absolutely suck it. We are not going to deal with another Fubulos. You can go try to play with your 3 cards. I wish you the best of luck. Hope you're having fun with it. It's not another Ash. Imagine. Yep. Do you think our opponent is gonna have fun with this? Because I can already tell that it's not gonna be a good one for them. What? Wait, no, shit, I did that too early. Yes, I did that too early. Fuck. Okay, well, I definitely screwed that one up. This is gonna get X'd. X'd effect in hand. Send the aggravator. Aggravator triggers in grave. I don't have the negate for it anymore. No, they're gonna get there. Which is real fucking unfortunate. I'm not happy with it, but they are gonna get there most likely. Yeah, we're gonna negate the Rex. I know. It doesn't even matter if I activate Rex from here. We do have Sonic though, so there's a chance we can salvage it in a way. Fine. I have to say though, it's very brave to summon this many monsters into a Dynamorphia deck. With still 2 unknowns set. That do trigger, because they can see that I get priority. If I had Ferret Flame here, I would absolutely have shuffled everything back right fucking now, and that would be done. Duo Drive. Duo Drive is fine. What are we gonna get? Yep, that's the cross. And plug in. They don't know the Sonic though. There's Detonator. Okay. Ah, he went for the wrong one. That is unfortunate. If he went for the other one, it would have been better for us. But hey, you know. This still works. Just differently. There, I guess. Yeah. There's the aggravator. Now we are popping the other back row, aren't we? Yep. Okay. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Thank you for destroying the trap. That's real fucking kind of you. Uh-huh. Nah, not necessarily. There's still that they still need to get through like a couple of loops. There's still a couple of hoops that they need to jump through, but at least we should be okay now. For this turn. We still have to see about next, but you know. You won't be able to detonate no more, detonator. Okay, battle. This is fine. This is fine. It might be negated, but it still halves my life for cost. Deal with 3k beat sticks, buddy. You do have to throw that thing away now, and you don't have any other things back. So, here we go. Theresia, let's see, what are we gonna do here? I mean, I guess that alert is not that bad. I do like intact better in most cases. But seeing how they still have 4 cards in hand, there's a very good chance that they will be able to go and do something second main. Which is kinda scary, I'm not gonna lie. That is a tad bit scary. That's plug-in, that's most likely Plasma Hole. And that's either called by or Imperm? If I have to guess. Well, that's fucking useless, right? Pretty sure that's not gonna do much. Okay, so these are not able to do anything. If we activate alert, however, we are locking ourselves in Dynamorphia monsters. So we first have to go Engraver. Send back Requiem. There you go. No, that's fine. They had something chainable though. So I am gonna say that that chainable thing is plug-in. Which gives Detonator an extra material, so now they have a pop again. And they have the negate of from the cross, sure. Let's banish debunk. Now you don't have anything anymore. I love this deck so much. Oh my fucking god. There we go. Diplo's effect. We will dump Brute. Then we go Banish Brute. Well, chat, it's eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. Cross out. There's no way that they had anything that they could cross out against my deck, so that was not the right one. Okay. Although I guess if they did run the version that does run Fiendsmith, there is a cross out target. But they would have crossed out the Fiendsmith Engraver, I would say, but maybe not. This goes there. We still didn't use the intact again. That's actually kind of funny. Then we can go... Wait, hold on. We did put... Yeah, we have it back. We did... we did not shuffle it back because it was negated, right? Well, that's useless. We could go SP, but then we can't kick. Fine. We'll do the boring play. Rexstam can't attack this turn though, so there's that. But if we clean up the detonator, that is kind of big. Now we clean up the drive. Ah, wait, I should have done it in the other I should have done it the other way around. Yeah, the other way around would have been smarter. That's annoying. Oh, wait! Well, I'll be damned! Look at that! How lovely! This is so fucking stupid. Yeah, we will shuffle this back. Sure. This. I want to keep the detonator on field now. That's not the right button. Shrug. I was afraid that he attached the aggravator on it. I should have looked before I actually targeted something with the Desiree, because that definitely was a detonator that should have been sent there. That's a fuck up on my part. Okay. I guess we're gonna send this because then we have burn protection, just to be sure. That's fine, that's fine. How about we don't? I love this. Hey, that's a good card. Do you guys think that my opponent is gonna like the Fenrir? What? We're imperming the Rexterm? Oh, that's rude. My opponents will never learn, will they? Maybe get rid of Detonator this turn. Bucket, they're gonna die. They're dead. I don't know what you're on about removing Detonator. I'm removing their entire existence. They go to the Shadow Realm this turn. See? Even Desiree knew. Desiree is pointing. That's coming for you. Oh, wait. What were they playing though? It's always interesting to see what the meta players are doing because like this, for example, is somewhat out there. I know it's to make Umbral. Because this card is a fucking menace to society, but this effect is so strong. It's a monster negate that rips a random card out of their hand and halves their life points. Not that it would have done much against us, but you know. I guess you also can make this with it though. This is quite a card, not gonna lie. Yeah, but to make this, you also need some very specific situations. Because it's a chaos number. So it's not easy to get this out on the board for most decks. You do need a form of rank up magic. And most of them are just not good enough. And the ones that you could consider are not like, oh my god, they're so good. They're like, they are passable. You know, like it's like one of those things where you go like, yeah, I guess that I will accept that this is how things are going, but Also, I love how this is like secret, gain life points. I am losing life points. Whoever was saying that I'm gaining is like, they're high. Yeah, no. Exactly. It is a little bit tough to actually, like, get to the card in certain cases. The entire Tachyon engine, like the 7th Ascension and all that, they can search for it. Which is good. Because otherwise you wouldn't run it. But still. You do need to have the right materials, etc, etc. Oh! First again! Woohoo! When they introduced the 7 Tachyon stuff on Master Duel, I did consider to try and see if I could do anything like with it, but there's nothing there. We're gonna try to bait things. So much for baiting. I already know how much fun Endymion can be. I have seen plenty of replays over the time. Really? Wow, okay. Well, set 1, if we're setting a second card, it's a back row deck. If we now normal summon Dormouse, then we lose. Oh no, they don't have anything either. Okay. Yeah, that's not a whole lot better. So, anyway. I am almost tempted to just set Ash Blossom so we don't instantly die, but... you know... Oh, that's a card. Roll me, baby. Give me that roll. No, draw a Lockbird. Okay. Lancia. Why the fuck would we activate Lancia versus Dynamorphia? I am confused, but... Okay. Not gonna lie, that's quite entertaining. What are we on? Hey, it's Tempai! Ah, I see. I guess we're taking talents with talents. That's not that bad. Here we go. Imperm. Yup. I guess that was to be expected, huh? Hey, I mean, better that we are dealing with Imperm right now than next turn. Aha! Take that. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We let him have the dragon. They're gonna maxi. If we Ash now, then we do turn the thing active, but that doesn't matter. We do have this. Yeah. I do think I have to stop this. I know what their only card is, and after this chain, there's enough spells, traps in the grave, and we get to select what we are sending. So we're just sending this. Then we can float the Theresia into whatever we want. And from that point onwards, we should be fine, because Tempai can't deal with all of that. We can banish this, activate this in response. Banishing this. And we know what their last card is. I guess we're sending this just to be sure. They're not able to activate any effects. Oh, I see what we're doing. Hi, Typhon. Hi, Typhon. What are we gonna search with this? Engage. I mean, I suppose. Would be a shame if we die next turn, huh? Wait, we didn't activate Teresia yet. Okay. Alert sounds like a pretty good plan here. Thing is, though, I don't get to activate the Rex term, so that's a little bit of an annoyance, I guess. Huh. That would do it, huh? Interesting. 4. 1, 2, 3, a 4. Another Teresia, might as well. Yep. And that second Teresia was gonna make it so that we could make Moon. Moon into Requiem, Requiem into Engraver, attach Requiem, yeet the Typhon out of the way, and then we are good to go. Oh, I swear to God, once all the pieces are coming together, this deck is so fucking sweet. It's when the pieces are not coming together that it's a real, like, massive tragedy. But if it's a hand like this, it's like, I guess we will try it. Sure, it depends what we're playing against. Sure. All the way at the end of the stream, I will go watch your replay, Bucket. Sure. Ah, it's a lap. Okay, lap is annoying. Here we go. We're gonna have cards ripped out of our hands. I already know it. That's not bad. That's legitimately not bad. Now we at least have a normal summon that would do something. Fossil Dick for Misk. Let's see, are we gonna try to snipe the Misk? I have way too many cards in hand for you to snipe the Misk, but you can try. Or do we have a draw and Lockbird? That's also an option. No, okay, in that case... Misk. I think I will bait most interaction with Lacrima still. Does that sound stupid? They kinda have to respond to it. And I do still have the Frenzy in hand. And if they pop Frenzy with Lady, that doesn't really bother me all that much. Because then Trust is live. Like, this is why I like the Fiendsmith engine in this deck. It actually like gives you a active way to bait shit. So that your opponent in their turn barely has anything left. And then Frenzy is usually capable of finishing the rest of the bullshit off. Okay. We're gonna shuffle the Requiem back. It's not ideal, but I guess it will have to do. Because we have to deal with a double pop. We have to deal with the field spell and with the lovely. But that shouldn't be that big of a deal. This is where you go for it, right? Because you don't have any other options afterwards. Like, once Desiree is on the field, then it's kind of a problem for you, I feel, but... Because now I get the effect of Desiree that pops something. Ah, that's what we're doing. Send the Nibiru. So I don't get the token now. Okay, I see what we're up to. Set a second big welcome. Definitely the field spell. Absolutely the field spell. I don't care about the big welcome. Because whatever they pop in my hand is not going to be a problem. That field spell, however, pops things on the field, and I don't get to respond to it, and it doesn't target. So that's just very bad news. Okay, I see. Uh-huh. Yeah, that triggers all the furniture and the welcome. Welcome sets itself. This thing can trigger as well. That summons itself. That returns the hand. Stovey returns the hand. Oh wait, no, Stovey summons itself and this thing sets itself. And then on summon, the Archfiend is gonna get, I don't know, glitch. Storming. Okay, but nothing is there that it can activate anymore, so that's great. I could go for Tract, but that doesn't do anything. I think it's Second Fusion. Or it's Alert. Is it alert? I think it's alert, actually. No. Reason why I went for the other fusion is if I start with Frenzy, if they try to imperm or pop the Kent Regina, I can chain the other one and still get to where we want to go. In the draw phase. Well, I guess that's another thing. I mean, this all happens in draw, so. At least storming Mirror Force is not the worst thing ever. We can prepare for it. I mean, kinda. D-barrier. Uh-oh. That might be a problem. That might actually be a problem. I was about to say, because this is going to be Cook Lock at the hand, and then they can prevent fusions. Yep, here we go. The barrier fusion in response to what we're doing. Which means that I do have to start in reverse now. Oh, that's interesting. I have to start with domain. They go deep barrier, call fusion. We chain frenzy. Frenzy will make Rexterm. We can't summon anything because rules. Yep. Chaos Angel. Woo. Annoying. Yeah, that does it. We don't have any counter traps. I have to say, they played that out really clean. They did play that out very well. I was hoping that I would have been able to open packs today, but we're like 25 gems away, so a little bit annoying. But then that is left for tomorrow. I'm gonna go and end the stream here. I will be here again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Most likely the same deck. You know. It is a Dynamorphia stream most of the time, so. But before I go, I did promise that I was gonna go and watch a replay. So let me see how I did that again. Do I have to scroll up a lot? No, I don't. Okay, cool. Oh my god, it's someone. Oh. Fourth replay. One, two, three, four. Ooh. Let's go and see what the bucket did. What has the bucket done? Triple upstart in your opener. Okay. And another one. And another one. I think I know what card I would run against your deck actually, Bucket. I know exactly what card I would use against you. Have you ever heard of what's the name of the card again? Anti-spell fragrance. Anti-spell sounds like a pretty effective card against that deck of yours. Hey, Celine! Hi, Queen. That's a lot of spell counters. Holy shit. Pendulum summon. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. We're removing counters, and then we're adding counters, and then we're removing counters. Rinse and repeat. And then we flip the entire field face down. Oh boy. Golden droplets. Well, that's a bad card. That's a pretty good card. Hugin is a pretty interesting monster. Wait, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. What did we... Condemned Maiden? Condemned Maiden? What? I guess. Hey, Bucket, you said the fourth one. I just went with what you told me. Shuffling back. Messenger. Yay. Uh-oh. The fourth one from the bottom. Wait, hold on. Before we go any further. I'm gonna quote what you said, Bucket. Well, I actually get to nuke your board and I'ma tell you why. Watch my fourth replay and you'll understand. There you go. So fourth replay it is. Oh, bomba. That's a whole lot of spellcasters that you have here, huh? Almost as if you are playing a spellcaster deck. Could you imagine? Playing a spellcaster deck? Damn. And back to us again. Ooh, Talent is a good card. Not sure if it's a good card versus specifically a quick play deck, but you know. Jesus Christ! That's a Celine with 16 counters. Okay. Pop off, Queen. The Master is back. You're talking about this, huh? That is a pretty nasty pop. That is a pretty nasty destruction effect, not gonna lie. When this declares an attack, you can add a spell counter to it. Oh, that's just insult to injury if you're trying to kill your opponent. Let me quickly add a counter to this. But yeah. That definitely is one of those decks that just goes. But it's also one of those decks that's pretty easily stopped. Because like I said, anti-spell fragrance, Diabells, pretty much the same as what Dynamorphia has. Like, some cards just absolutely rinse your clock. It is what it is. Like Ash Blossom on the fusion traps is just GG most of the times. Anyway, that was a very interesting replay to watch. It was quite entertaining to see all the counters go up and down. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. And like I said, I'm gonna be here again tomorrow. Same time, same place, most likely the same deck. Hope to see you there. Peace.